you guys. We're doing a testing. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm also trying to see, can I film T-vlogs with this little thing, with this little fuzzy buddy? And do you guys hear the air whooshing? Because if you don't hear the air whooshing, I can once again film T-vlogs in my car. And we also get this very cool tasselage. I can have the window open, hello. I don't have to die of a heat stroke. Earth is getting hotter, okay? Earth is getting hotter. Everyone has to be feeling the hotness of Earth, because I swear I used to be able, okay, I also don't have to have the air like whizzing. That's a bit exaggeratory. But yeah, I swear I used to be able to come out here, and I am a hot person, okay? I love hot, I love the heat. Ooh, can we do tracking? Hello, I have you guys balanced very precariously. Is this tracking? Is this how it works? Does this thing really work? Anyway, you guys, I kind of anticipated, what was I saying? Earth is hot. Oh yes, I used to come out here. I'm a hot person. I love the heat. I love melting and baking in the sunshine. Everyone who knows and loves me in my own personal life says, you are a reptile. And it's because literally I love the heater. Like most of the time, even in the summertime, I will have the heat blowing in my car. I'll have the heater on, you know, open windows, whoosh, air in the hair, whoa, heat on the feet. That is kind of like the rules for my car. I feel like everybody has like car rules, like the driver picks the radio. No, you can pick the radio. I pick windows down, heat on the feet. Those are like the rules. Also, I'm like shaking and the camera is shaking, but it has active track on. You guys, dare I literally say I was just gonna do a test clip on this camera, but honestly, it's kind of like giving me life and limb right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna film on this. And then if I go home and like this camera does not work, because I'm kind of scared of things like that happening, okay? Because how many times have I tested new camera equipment, and that thing does not really work, and then I come home and it's silent. Nothing has been filmed. I feel like I'm more tempted to go, like when I have this little buddy. Also, you guys, I am hoping, I should test this test footage. What if I take this off? Then what happens? Do you hear the wind? I feel like that's horrible. Ooh, I see it going into the red every time I do that. Okay. All right, we're gonna plug it back up. How's that? Nope. Anyway, you guys, look out back, because there might be floats. It's homecoming. And you guys, I don't miss high school. I really don't. Well, you know what? Okay, there's an aspect I miss of high school, which, by the way, did I say, hey everybody, it's Bunny. And let's do a T-vlog, sippy. How was that? Which, by the way, everyone always wants to know what I get from Dutch. Today I've been getting my OG original favorite, the first drink I ever tried at Dutch Brothers, which is the vanilla freeze. Ice vanilla freeze. But when I first went to Dutch Brothers ever, in the evereth of ever, I don't need AC Max. Oh my God. They were making a vanilla freeze with big, chunky honey boba. And it was honestly delicious. But it was like a limited time drink, so then they discontinued the boba. But I still do love the vanilla freeze. But if I'm not drinking that, usually I am drinking a double chocolate ice mocha or a banana split freeze. So good, honestly. Anyway, as I was saying, I really do not miss high school, but one aspect that I miss was truly how everyone was a trapped fishbowl concept. Also, I went to school in a very, very small, well, you know what? It's not very, very small anymore. When I was in high school, it was a very, very small town. And pretty much people like move here and they live here until they die. So you pretty much like went to school. Like I had so many of what they called the 13-year seniors, which was all 12 years of school plus your bonus Jonas year of kindergarten. And there were like so many. I honestly wish I could find this photo so that I could put it in here. Do you guys remember? Well, if you're this old, if you're this ancient, yes. It's like when I got to junior high / high school, they figured out that they could do panorama shots and then also sell those to our parents. So it wasn't just like the grift of school photos plus yearbook. It was also like, let's just group a bunch of kids randomly based on random factors, like these are 13-year seniors, here's the drama club, and then they would sell these panoramic shots. So I do in fact have the 13-year senior panorama shot. Do I still have it now? I don't know. I would insert it here, but covering everyone's face with Shreks, if I could do that. I would just want to do that to show you guys how many people I'm talking about. But I would cover their face with Shreks, because I feel like I don't want to just be like putting people's stuff out there. I haven't talked to these people in a million years, except for like 2 of them. Anyway, that's what I miss about high school, is I felt like you just knew everybody. You know, nobody moved, nobody left. You know, it was nice to just, you know, it's like Cheers. Like sometimes you want to go. Where everybody knows your name. That show gives me anxiety. That show and MASH. Can't watch them. Why? I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about high school because literally I did not know that homecoming was in October. I felt like when I was in high school, that was like a September activity. So I was saying I don't miss high school, but I do miss mums. But I fear that they have gone kind of wild. Mums gone wild, because they're floats now. They are floats, but we may see children in floats behind us. The high schoolers, they're doing it just a block over that way. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my weirdness to the other side of this absolutely no longer abandoned junior high. You guys, they use this for every function conceivable over here now. They actually, they painted the walls. Look at this. I can use a feature if I can figure out how to use it. Yes, can I tap? Oh, look at that. They painted it, you guys. That used to be my favorite, one of my favorite crispy, crunchy, photographic backdrops. And now, well, at least it's starting to chip again, you know, but not like haunted house level. Like those used to always be some of my favorite, which, oh my God, I started rewatching episodes of A Haunting. I forgot how purely wonderful that show is, which if you want to watch it, they actually have their own YouTube channel now, and they like group them together by like double and triple features. So you can just put that show on and bed rot for hours of entertainment. I forgot how much I love that show, but that was always one of my like motifs. Oh, they got a security camera here now. It's to prevent me from entering. You guys, the code over here used to be 666. No joke. I'm not even joking. You could literally type, and I tried other codes. It didn't let you in. You put in 666 to access gate 3. You were in. Anyway, one of my favorite haunting motifs is we just kept painting the walls, and 2 months later, the paint peeling, the wallpaper peeling, and I loved that. You know, I loved that because honestly, ghosts have good taste. Humans don't. You know, like humans don't know how to decorate ghosts. They understand the need for crispy patina, unpainted walls. It is great. It's wonderful. Anyway, I nearly forgot the point of this video, which is, oh my God, I need to know if there's another person out there that this has ever happened to, you guys. My ear. Okay, can we please zoom up on this ear? Oh my God, can you even see what's going on? I think it actually looks much better today than yesterday, but oh my God, look at that, you guys. I got my industrial piercing in 2009. 2009, and if I asked, like if I use ChatGPT, am I the only person who's like actually afraid of ChatGPT? I know that there's all these memes that's like ChatGPT. I don't want to ask ChatGPT anything. Like I really don't know if I'm elderly or like, oh my God, are they gathering? Are they gathering behind us? Hello? Like not one float? Are you joking me? They had a wrestling float over there. They were like all in a wrestling ring. I always wanted a parade float. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted to decorate a parade float. Anyway, I'm afraid of ChatGPT, right? I don't know how many years ago 2009 was, but a long time ago. Okay, I got my industrial piercing and I loved it, you guys. I really did. My ears are not that great with piercings, if I'm being honest. I always thought it was because I went to Claire's. Like I was just talking to Kat the other day and I relayed to her how I like lost most of my cartilage piercings because why? I went and got cartilage piercings at Claire's, okay? It was 2009. Actually, I got that done in like 2003, 2004, you guys. I kind of scared my parents for a while because I went away to college and then every single time I came home, I had another piercing, another cartilage piercing from Claire's. I don't know why that scared my parents. I don't know. Just wait till I get a giant Dracula tattoo. So anyway, I never really had that much good luck with piercings. I thought maybe it was because Claire's. But then I got this done. I got this done professionally by piercing professionals at a tattoo parlor. The very first place I got my very first tattoo, which honestly it doesn't look that good, so I don't know. Yeah, no. It was 2009 though. Did I get my first? No, I got my first tattoo in 2010. Anyway, I digress. So I got my piercing done in 2009 and it was both good and bad. I heard a lot of things that it's very, very hard to get an industrial piercing to heal. And I actually have been asked by you guys a ton of times, like, how did you get your industrial piercing to heal? And I'm going to be honest, I completely followed the instructions from the piercing studio and it was not working for me. I followed them to a T. Wait, can I do ear ASMR? Or is that disgusting? Is that questionable at best, weird at worst? Oh, the garage door opener just tried to... Isn't it funny how I said I was going to focus? Okay, I'm really going to focus. It's hard for me to follow, like, instructions, honestly. So I feel like even when I got my piercings done at Claire's, like, I was not, like, very methodical about cleaning them. And I feel like that was kind of part of the Claire's grift, which you guys grift, word of the day. Where they sold you those like giant like specialty piercing glorified saline solution mixtures. But I got this piercing done at a tattoo studio by a piercing professional. And I had already heard from other people who had industrial piercings that industrials are some of the hardest piercings to clean, which it does make sense because you're basically getting 2 cartilage piercings at once. So literally I got some kind of solution then, and I wish like I remembered which kind it was. I think once again it was some kind of like salt-based solution, but I literally was following instructions. They told you to like twist it XYZ times a day and like put some kind of solution on it. Like I say, I wish I remembered, but you know, they're probably still not giving the same advice that they did in 2009, or maybe they are, I don't know. But I followed the instructions for about 6 months and it was not healing, you guys. And I don't think it was proper like keloids forming because I don't think keloids like ever 100% go away. Isn't that what those are called? Like those bumps that form on the back of your ears? Because I still have a tiny one right here. I used to have a cartilage piercing from Claire's right here, and the bump just kept getting bigger and bigger, and I honestly lived like that for years because I liked that piercing. I really did not want to take any of my piercings out, but it just really was not healing, and finally my mom was like, you need to let that go. So I still, like, it healed up quite a bit, or at least like the keloid very much went down, but you can still feel a bump on the back of my ear, and I'm sure if I was another person looking at the back of my ear, I could see that there's still a bump there. But bumps did start forming on the outside of where both of my industrial piercing holes were. And the one thing they told me specifically not to do was to use rubbing alcohol. Well, once again, I took this problem to my mom, and she said, you know what, we've tried everything else, why not just try rubbing alcohol? Which was hilarious because then literally I had been following instructions for like 6 months, getting nowhere. It was not healing, it was hurting all the time, and then I put rubbing alcohol on it for like literally 2 weeks and it healed up, and I had never had problems with it again until about a month ago. And I do not know if it's because I started editing again with my over-the-ear headphones. So I really do not know what happened. I don't know if like just the pressure of it suddenly, we have visitors, suddenly pushing where the bar was. I don't know, you guys, but it has been like excruciating. Can you guys? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh my God. Oh my God. Half a centimeter off my bumper. Y'all, I thought we were just gonna feel a bump. I thought we were about to feel a bump and not the one on my ear. Anyway, wait, are they gonna fence me in? Don't fence me in. I feel like that's an old cowboy song. Don't fence me in. How am I gonna get the hell out of here, mate? Everybody around here drives a white car, but why? Anyway. So, yeah, literally after 2 weeks got it healed. What happened now, you guys? I don't know. It's so weird because it's almost like the piercings are not even the problem. It's like where the bar is resting on my ear. And honestly, it was like getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And Dogman and I went to go eat sushi with my mom and dad yesterday. And my mom was like, you've got to take that out of your ear right now, 911. I should have filmed the clip yesterday because she said my ear was like super swollen, which I know it's been hurting. Like, honestly, I sleep on this side too, which is kind of part of the problem. It was kind of like waking me up in the middle of the night. But I'm kind of just like a person, like a goofy goober, where I'm just like, oh, you know what? It'll go away. It'll get better. And I'm also kind of like a walk it off type person, which why am I like this? I don't know. I started getting a spray bottle. Like, I didn't know they sold these at Walmart, where it was like a spray bottle of rubbing alcohol. And I started just spraying myself in the ear like a naughty cat. Anytime I like thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I'll just spray rubbing alcohol in my ear. It'll heal. It didn't heal. It did not heal. And so literally yesterday, the problem is I also like don't know anything about myself. So what gauge piercing is an industrial bar? I don't know. I didn't know until yesterday. I don't know if that's even like standard, but it's 14, size 14, 14G, 14 millimeter. I don't know. Gauge 14? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I went into the original tattoo parlor and I started telling them this story. I was like, I was here in 2009 and I think they just stared at me like I was crazy, but I was like, what size is this? Because I went to Hot Topic. They really like don't have a lot of piercing options anymore. So then I had to go to Spencer's and I got two options. I got some of those, like, I guess they're called horseshoe piercings. And then I just got two little baby bars. But I'm honestly like scared. I almost thought about just like taking the piercing out for a minute to see if it would like just heal the center but not lose the piercing. But I'm scared. I honestly don't know. Anybody out there with an industrial, if you take the piercing out for a little bit, if you've had it for a bunch of years, does it permanently close up? Because the last thing I want to do is lose it. I still love it. I was about to say it's my favorite piercing I have, but like freaking obviously it's the only like kind of cool like piercing that I have, but I don't want to lose it. So yeah, it like literally rapidly got better because it just took the pressure off of this center portion of my ear. Like, I'm feeling something right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, when I took that bar out yesterday, my ear was red, inflamed, swollen. Is this disgusting? We're friends. So I'm going to tell you guys about my red, swollen, inflamed ear. And then the other thing I got myself, which we're going to unbox today, it's like a little treat. I got myself the ear piercing pillow, which you guys, I know that like we're saying, I guess we're saying like consuming things is bad. But I like these little things. You know what I'm saying? I like that there's an ear piercing pillow now. I don't know how that I saw this thing before, that I knew that it existed. There's actually several different ear piercing pillow options now. But I basically need a pillow with a hole cut out of it so that I can shove my head in the hole so that the pain doesn't wake me up anymore. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to comfortably sleep on a pillow with a hole. So we're about to see. I'm trying to clip this on myself. Oh my God. I feel like this is miking my throat now. Is that creepy? Also, you guys, we get to try out another gadget because inside of my bag, do you guys remember that from my birthday haul? I actually have this gadget that I've been dying to use. It's this little thing, and it's the size of nothing and it weighs nothing, but it looks like a key, but it's supposed to be an amazing box cutter. Look at this. I'm like 2011 YouTube right now. Do you guys remember that? Those were the days. Actually, 2011 YouTube is like also a little bit before my time. I feel like I didn't really, no, I did make videos in 2011. Were you here? Were you here then? I feel like somehow I didn't like, I almost said I didn't wake up until 2012. What am I talking about? Also, what's going on with the sunlight? All right, let's see. Is this, does this thing really work? Which, you guys, it really warmed my heart that so many people on TikTok lately are tagging me to do, does this thing really work? But for TikTok shop items, how much longer is TikTok gonna exist? I don't know. But I'm gonna start doing that. This is kind of mediocre at best. This is like kind of working. Oh my God, where did the sun come from? I guess it's setting. You guys, I'm not ready for the days to get shorter. Okay, I'm like clearly just 100% in shadows now. I don't like that. Anyway, this is my favorite time of the year, you guys, but I am not ready for it to be, like, I wish the world was opposite. Like, if I picked it all out, I would say spring and summer, total darkness. Fall and winter, daylight savings time. Oh, we've got a lot of paper. That's pretty exciting. Oh my God, they rolled it up. Did they roll it up into a tiny little roll? They did. Oh my God. We've got company. Y'all, people are rolling up. Not only are there floats, there's a parade. I think they can hear me. They're moving with purpose. These people have things to do. Parades to see. And I have pillows to open. I wish I could get a cool thumbnail. Is this the thumbnail? Should I put my foot out the door? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, maybe I should, like, with my ear. What is thumbnail? Look, here we go. I don't know how to take a picture on this camera. Anyway, imagine my shock and dismay if I get home and this footage from this camera doesn't work. You know what? We're gonna try a different camera angle. I'm actually shocked that this thing can film for 26 minutes without getting angry. Okay, is this pillow opening? Is this a pillow opening angle? Okay, can I open it before the camera falls? There's another bag in here, you guys. Oh my God, you fell. Are you okay? Are you all right? Okay. All right. We're gonna, no. Look, why didn't I do that the first time? All right. Ugh. Oh my God. Okay. It's another bag. All right. This is it's more people in white cars. All right. Ow! Oh, that wasn't funny at all. You guys, these people mean business. I'm about to be blocked in here. Okay. All right. Ow! God. Okay. It's chaos. Okay, this does have a name brand. It's called Blissberry. And it doesn't open. It really does not open. A drawstring should not be this complicated. Also, this dude just got out of his car and I'm shouting, "It's a Blissberry." How do you pronounce that word though? Blissberry? Or would that have an E? Blissberry. It's Blissberry. I wish I had a British accent, honestly. All right. And inside is literally another, oh my God. We have 2 poison packets and another bag. This is insane. This is crazy. How is there FAQs though, honestly? FAQs? Part of the FAQs are wait 24 to 48 hours? Y'all, my ear's gonna be healed by then. All right, it's another bag. Okay, and inside is a pillow, I guess. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get back in the car now because you guys, I don't get older, I just get weirder, honestly. That's like my age symptom. All right, this is actually extremely soft and comfortable. So there's 2 holes cut out of this pillow, as you can see. But I do love this, you guys. Okay, full pillow mode. Want a regular pillow? Pop foam in the ear cutout and you're good to go. Simply slide it into the cutout under the pillowcase. Nice. Oh my goodness. We have 2 foam plugs. So this is like where your ear goes, right in the ear hole. That feels very weird. I feel like I'm sticking my head into a seashell. Like if you're gonna be like, listen to the ocean, that's what this feels like. It's like I can hear the ocean, honestly. It's the same sound effect, truthfully. Okay, you survived. Anyway, I guess I actually have to come back. I have to come back and tell you guys how was my Blissberry. How was my Blissberry sleep? Honestly, this is a huge pillow though, so I feel like that's very exciting. Also, I feel like when you tuck the foam back in, but maybe it's because in these plastic things, it doesn't really, you know what? We're gonna find out right now. I'm trying to clip you guys to my necklace for stability. But yeah, right now, I literally almost put my fingernails in the foam and tore. I did a little bit, you guys. The foam is sensitive. Oh, there's no way I did that. You guys, I've got a torn Blissberry. It sounds like a condition, honestly. I'm not sure if it's just because this foam is clearly fragile junk, or if it was because it was in a plastic wrapper. But it didn't. Okay, it will nestle in there flush, kinda. That was the only thing I was like, that's kind of weird, because like, yes, you can fill it in with the foam, but like, is that not gonna be bumpy? I don't know. I'm gonna come back in another random video and there will be an outro and I will update you guys on my ear and my Blissberry. This is honestly 30 minutes of me rambling. I should go now. But yeah, I just honestly wanted to know, like, has anybody else had a weird piercing situation where like literally 10 years plus later, all of a sudden you have a major problem with a piercing that was in fact, you thought, totally and completely healed. And once again, I don't even know what I did. I feel like it's better, but it's still not 100%. It still does hurt when I'm like laying on that side. And also like, I am kind of a person, like I'm like, oh, this hurts. And I just like poke at it. So yeah, I guess right now, like the only totally crazy problem I'm legitimately concerned about, because I'm trying to like pull these bars way out on either side. But I'm scared that like when I put on sunglasses, like, is it gonna rip this bar and like kind of hurt my piercing in another way? My hair is getting tangled in it, you know, so it's kind of just a bummer all the way around, if I'm being honest. But yeah, please let me know what you guys think about this camera. I was gonna actually take it over to like the old bathroom that I used to film at, because sometimes I feel like it's very echoey in there. I love filming in there because the product that I got, this is like spoiler alert, but the product that I got on TikTok Shop was, have you guys seen the small underwear washing machine? I'm excited. I hope it works. Fingers crossed that this thing really works, but also I am a little bit skeptical that it's gonna like leak water everywhere. So I was kind of tempted to film that like not in the filming room, and in fact in a bathroom where there's like a tiled floor, so that in case like 2 gallons of water just leaks everywhere, I can just mop it right on up. Anyway, you guys, I realize I've left, because the sun is shining so brightly. Sunglasses mode. So yeah, anyway, I was gonna film, because this camera has a wonderful vertical filming mode, and I thought maybe that would be a little bit more fun than an iPhone. And I thought maybe with the mic it would have better sound quality, because I don't film over in that bathroom a lot anymore because the sound is like really, really echoey, because it is my old bathroom and there's like nothing in it anymore. So I feel like I used to be able to film in there because there was like tons of makeup and jewelry, accessories, and a little bit of clothing. And now there's nothing in there. So it just sounds like a sink with a tile floor in it, because that's basically what it is. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go because I am feeling very fenced in. And let's see, can I get out? Like, can I get out of the car? You guys, there's so many people here now. Is this the thumbnail? Look, is the moon? Can you guys see the moon up there? It's the moon. Am I standing right in front of the moon? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go, because if you thought it was rambling before, it is really rambling now. Also, though, tassels. Tassels back in my car. These are very much like the original tassels that I had, but they don't make them like they used to, you know. But tassels back in my car. I also wanted to cover my headrests with tie-dye t-shirts. But I feel like that's going to prove more difficult, because these headrests, like, I can't detach it. I don't know why. My old car, I could just like literally take the headrest out of the car and bring it into my bedroom at night. So it was a lot easier to do like sewing projects. But yeah, I meant to just like tuck the t-shirt back in there and see what you guys thought about it. But I'm in the mood to kind of like decorate my car. Besides this, have you guys seen this? I actually made this, and it is, look, we'll turn him on. He's gonna do his thing now. When I have the air conditioning on high, he does a little dance. He sings a little song. And if you guys have been Swamp Fam forever, that's Albert's cousin. He's Albert's cousin, you guys. Do you remember little Albert? I do. But yeah, I feel like the happier I am, the faster I talk and the less that I make sense, you know? But there's that. Also, you guys, I am wearing that Sniff Crumb Couture perfume today, which literally I really strongly contemplated about doing a monthly favorites. And that perfume is like blowing up on TikTok right now, but it honestly is amazing. I went to Ulta and I smelled it, and at first I was like, there was something about it that kept like drawing me to that fragrance. I'd been wanting to try a sniff fragrance for a very long time, and at first I was scared that I wasn't gonna like it. So I bought it and I was like, okay, if I like wear it a couple times and I really, really hate it, I guess that's what returns are for. But I started craving smelling like that. And usually I'm not, like, I love like food scented candles or something, or like, you know, but usually not food scented perfumes. I'm normally like a very like earthy kind of perfume type wearing person. But you guys, I love this smell so much. Like when I was just recently sick for the entire month of September, I basically didn't wear perfume at all because everything just smelled like yucky, overwhelming, and gross to me. But now that I am finally well, I once again am smelling like a strawberry, buttery, flaky croissant, and I love it. Not an ad. I don't know why that was my parting thought. Maybe it's contributing to my good mood today, you guys. Yes. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me as I ramble, as I sip my iced coffee. It is October now, you guys, which you know what that means. It is Vlogoween, and I am feeling alive. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. That was that was like one word I said that outro in. Thank you guys so much for being here, for hanging out, and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit the button down below. Subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much. Let me know what you want me to review. Let me know if you've seen anything weird on TikTok Shop you want me to try. Let me know what you would like to see for Vlogoween. I love you guys. Why did this take me 40 minutes to film? I love you guys. Bye.